Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Morocco versus Jordan in the FIFA Arab Cup. This match really entertaining. I just watched the highlights because I don't think I was able to watch this match. I was quite busy today, but just from the way the commentator was, his voice projection, you can tell from the crowd noises, the players, they really did want to win this one. Yeah, I'll mention a few more things after, I'm sure at the end. But anyway, let's get into this. First of all, this is a brilliant goal. I'm assuming someone here was dispossessed, but the fact that he took this on, let's just look at the goal. It explains everything itself. Look at that. Takes a touch, keeper off his line, and the keeper definitely hurt himself. He definitely hurt himself there. But how crazy is that? How crazy? I mean, look at that. Goalkeeper, no man's land, all he could do. But funny enough, I think it was Joe Hart. What Joe Hart did, he saw the way the ball was coming, and instead of running in this motion that the keeper is, his head facing the other way and his shoulders facing the other way while he's running towards goal. Joe Hart ran straight towards goal and put himself in the position where the ball was most likely to go, put his hands up, and then he saved it. I think that was against Wayne Rooney when he tried to score from the halfway line. But still, this is an audacious goal. What a lovely way to open up the match. What a way. I mean, just imagine the match, the first goal of the match. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. That really is amazing. He couldn't get there in time, and this was a lovely goal. I mean, you're going to see so many angles from this. And I should see this on the FIFA Pushkash for, is it 2025? I think it should be, yeah. But I should definitely see this in the next Pushkash award or something. I don't know. But this has to win goal of something. I don't care goal of the month, goal of the FIFA. It has to win the goal of something. That's one thing that's one thing I know. All right, enough talking about the goal. Let's head on to the other. What happened? What else happened in the game? So this is a chance. Goalkeeper, sorry, not goalkeeper. Referee setting his mic. All right. So as you can see, goalkeeper has a lot of room. He is look. It's almost. I thought this was another ball, but it's probably a corner or something. All right. So at this point, funny enough, they're actually far away from each other. Okay, he's marking him, but I do feel he could just go back a slightly bit because this gap is gigantic, and he has the freedom of turning without having to look at the. Sorry, he has the freedom of turning and just assuming where the ball will bounce off or just coming here. He has to look at here and also has to pay attention to where he is. He has to focus on 2 points. He only has to focus on one. And then as this cross comes in, I do feel the keeper can catch that. I know he misses the header. That might confuse him, but the keeper, I do feel he could catch that. But what I do like is how quick he is. He misses the header, and then his first instinct, go to the goal. Even him, go to the goal. And fortunately enough, do you know what happens? As this player here gets it, boom, on the line. That's good. That's how you look out for your keeper. Yeah, the keeper's erred. He bumped it into, no man's land, and then the attacker gets to it. But the fact that they were so quick to go to the goal line, they love their keeper. They really do. That's how a team is supposed to be. Keeper makes a mistake, we got you. Same thing. Defenders make a mistake, the keeper's gonna come out and help them. All right, let's head on to the next goal of the match, which is somewhere around here. All right, cross into the box. What do you notice here? What do you notice? Oh, sorry, that's a terrible line of run. Oh, I have the box. No. Okay. I think, yeah, that's better. All right. So one, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm to be honest, they have enough players to deal with this. But problem is, it's one of those, they have the numbers, they just don't have the, should I say, structure or just proper ways to use those numbers. Because actually, you can have one person can come here. Problem is, no one is actually marking anyone because if you look at it, there are 7 players, yes, but these three here, sorry, that's the wrong, it's facing the wrong way. 1, 2, 3 are looking at the ball. He's also looking at the ball. He's also looking at the ball. These two are both looking at the ball. So their focus is solely here. And now the problem is they're focusing on the goal. Because as a defender, you have to focus on the ball and on the man. The ball, the man, the ball, the man. They just have to focus on the ball. They don't really have to worry about the defenders that much. So they have the advantage there. And to be honest, let's see. And this, sorry, the goal will just show you everything that went wrong. So boom, they all cluster up against each other, and that's where everything goes wrong. He is standing, he is running. That's all it is. And funny enough, they have enough. There's enough men because look at where he starts his run from. He starts it from here, unchallenged, unopposed. As the cross comes in, boom, boom. I think maybe the goalkeeper should be catching it. We'll see from a different angle. But because he's running, he's jumping from running position and he's just standing. And it's not only that, but it's also the fact of he wants it more. He wants to get on that header. He wants to score. But the keeper have done better. No, that was a bullet strike. Bullet. Look at that. What a goal that is. Okay, let's head on to the next goal slash penalty. This one, I don't know. I know it hits his hand, but it's I think it's more proximity. Look at how close he is, and then it does touch him. It does touch him. It's one of those the ball is coming quick, so if you instinctively go to cover your head, but unfortunately it is a handball because most of the time they do want you to hit. The ball is supposed to hit you. The ball is supposed to hit you whether you like it or not. Because if you do use your hands to protect yourself, I think he knows. But for me, the reason why I wouldn't want to give it as a pen is because of proximity, because he was really, really close. This is a nice penalty, low run up, tricks the keeper, practically goes in the middle. Look at that. Within two steps, one, two, then shoot. Boom. That's a lovely pen. Let's see that one more time. Because to be honest, if we play this, I'm doubting if the keeper would have reached the other side because look at he was here, then he just reaches here. I know there's that thing whereby the keep, as the ball goes past the keeper, most likely pulls out. But for me, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Even if you go the wrong side, just dive as hard as you can. Because it's commitment. You don't want that to be a thing whereby unless it's going to the place I'm going, that's when I fully dive. Because next time there's a pen, it might actually go the right way, but it doesn't dive enough. That's personally that's me. Otherwise, let's head on to this other part. I do like because these players were very okay. I do like the intensity of this. So this for me is really good. I like how everything's covered, but his problem is another problem that's here is the lack of movement. All right, so he has the ball, right? And he really only has one option because trust me, if he tries to clip this or try to make a cross, he's going to block it. He doesn't have a lot of options. Hopefully, this is his only option, and the other option is probably someone coming to make a run, and maybe someone from this particular region making a run. Unfortunately, none of that happens. What I do like is this, though. Look at this. As he's going to the ball, no, I don't think it would have worked even if he clipped it. I mean, this is well safeguarded. What I do like is as he gets it, boom, pressure. He is not giving him any chance of any easy move towards the goal. Boom. He tries to go for the shot. Do you know what happens? He follows him. And what I do like is that backup arrives. He moves to here. But for me, he's too stagnant. He's too stagnant because he doesn't move. Look at it. He tries to go for a shot. He fakes it. And he has not moved at all. Because trust me, I mean, look at all the space that has been created just from him faking the shot. And it's not like he's hogging the ball deliberately. There's a purpose to what he's doing. He's trying to drag defenders. Because already he's dragged one player here. And then there's another player that's also come to cover him. So if there was a teammate running towards here or him making the move, I mean, he's flat-footed. He's not even bothered on running. Or just trying to move. He's not trying to help his teammate out because if he was to pass the ball to him, he would immediately get pressured by him. He might even lose the ball. But it's one of those things. I mean, what I do like, as he tries to go for the shot, look at that. There's no way he's getting that clean. And still he has not moved. You might say he's selfish, but he's doing the best he can. No support. There's no, anyone making a overlapping run. There's no one from here that has come to take advantage of the space. The only teammate he has here is not moving. Shoots it. It's a block, but for me, that's really good defending. I like how they cover each other. Swear, you see, good defending. This one I do. This one was a clearance. Sorry, it starts here. Boom, boom. Mind you, he's offside. He's offside. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely offside. We can just tell, look at where his leg is. This is his hand, and then he's going beyond that. Now, this I really do like. I'll show you in a moment. Makes the pass, right? He gets caught in between him, but I do like how he handles this. Look at number 20 here, number 20. Let me just draw a box for you so that we can see number 20. Number 20, that's number 20, right? All right, so it gets in between his legs. He tries to chip it, but it doesn't really work out. Now look at this. He's going for the ball. He can easily clear this. But look at number 20. He was like, just for that, he deserves a round of applause. I know it's offside. I know that his teammate was there to cover. I know that it wasn't going. This ball was not going on target at all. It was actually going outside. But the commitment is what I really like because I know for a fact that he is going to clear anything. He doesn't care whether it's onside or offside. He just wants to be sure. And for that, yeah, I really do like that because it was offside. But let me just look at the ball. It's not going anywhere near the goal. That's really good defending. It really is. That's what we're lacking nowadays. Everyone is trying to be a Rolls Royce or just like, the defender that doesn't like tackling or. But this is what defending is all about. Just making sure he clears it, almost tackles his own teammate. What do I mean almost? He probably does tackle him. And it looks like it was offside from the first, but that's really good defending. I just appreciate seeing stuff like that, proper challenges like that. Look at this. He loves his team. He really does love his team. Just for him doing that. Let's head on to the next goal of the game. Somewhere here. From a throw in. It's yeah, from a throw in leads to a corner. And then this. This is one of the. All right, so I think we all know what's lacking here. Men at the post. You need someone at the post because this is way too congested. It really is. And good on him. He's there on the line. So he's there by the D because that's most likely where the boy is going to go. Him, I know that he's supposed to be covering it, but now this is just too much of a gap. It could be even just here. Could be slightly deeper just for the sake of it because if the ball gets passed to him, right, I don't think he gets there in time. I really don't think so. Maybe if he was here, would have made more sense. And then it's just the melee. I mean, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven is eight. There are so many players, like I can barely even see. And they can definitely sacrifice one player, maybe here, and another one here. The defending team, sorry. This is the attacking team that I just mentioned. Yeah, even him, he could just come there. And then let's see what happens. Boom, boom. Goalkeeper, once again. Because the last time he did the same thing, fortunately enough, his defenders were there to clear for him. And nah, I don't want to be too harsh on him, but come on. Like, I do know that he can clear it better. He really can. Because how is it that he deflects the ball into the only striker or the only opposing team, sorry, the attacker? How is it that he bumps it straight into him? But this is one of the funniest goals, or one of the most interesting ones. Hits the post. It hits the post twice actually. Yeah, but if there was a man at the post, what would happen is that if the man at the post was here, the goalkeeper wouldn't go to the middle because he knows that his man will cover here. His main priority will be the rest of this because he knows that this is covered. That also is another factor when you put a man at the post there. So if there was a man at the post, he would be further away. And you see the way he died. I think his legs were too far apart, but I know for a fact he could do better with this one. He can. But also the fact that everyone let this player pass. I mean, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. But still, there's a man unmarked at the box. You know what? I was to watch on the keeper. There should be at least someone with him. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, how does that go in? And it's because there's no one focused. Even this line, like this is the worst way to defend a corner because look at this. He's practically playing everyone on side. If they're going, I would rather them be in a straight line. Because when you make it curve like this, you're just asking for someone to run and then you're going to be surprised. You lift up your hand, but you're actually the one that's playing the person offside. It's one of those things. And then it was actually disallowed, but the goal was allowed again. Let me just push it here. But look at that. Look at the happiness that's there. And the onside call, yeah, very much onside. It's a unique goal. That's what I can say. Hits the post twice. He's happy. Very, very happy. Let's hit now. This is another this save I do like. I do like how the keeper deals with this. All right, so it's here. Yeah, he's not really injured. All right, so one thing, okay, that the urgency from the goalkeeper, I like that. All right, so he's running down on goal, right? Okay, he's running down on goal. The goalkeeper, this is what I expect to see from more goalkeepers because most of them they won't really come out or they'll actually start going backwards or they'll just stand still. It's like they won't move at all. But him, I like the urgency. And then look at how he chases after this. Boom, boom, boom. Save. And his teammates are there to cover for him. That's really good goalkeeping. Really is. You get 3 marks. 1, 2, 3. Smartness, courage, uh, I don't know, balance, stability, something like that. Anyway, but that's a really good save. That's really good goalkeeping. The way he rushes out and then he makes sure that he gets something on the ball. That's really good. And then this goal, I mean, look at this. Boom. That's such a crazy goal. Unfortunately, it was ruled out. But look at the angle. Can't really blame the defenders because who's going to shoot from them? Yeah, they could have been closer, but who's going to shoot from there? But unfortunately, it was ruled out because of the offside. Not offside, but handball. We'll see it later on here because this is a handball. Because if this doesn't touch his arm, the ball goes away from him. Yeah, it definitely is handball, but I don't know. Certain goals, I don't care if they're offside or handball. Just let them stand because that's a crazy goal. Okay, let's head on to the last goal of the game, aka the winning goal. It is somewhere here. Comes from a free kick. Let's see how they're marking this time. I still would have wanted a man on the post. Really would have wanted a man on the post. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oh, someone is running away. You can tell he's escaped because he's looking at the ball, but he's running towards the goal. Two different, two different. And you can tell this is going to go in. So he escapes his man. All right, so first contact, I can say it's a draw because both of them actually no. Because if they actually won, it would have gone maybe somewhere else. Instead, it goes closer to the goal. So the first battle was in favor of the attacking team. Second battle, and funny enough, he's missed overhead kick. But this is like the funniest thing in football because look at this. 1, 2, and then look at this. These are 8 players, but yet someone is unmarked in the box. This is really painful because for me, it means that someone wasn't doing their job. Most likely, someone didn't track someone else. Because look at where he starts from. He actually is the first one to contest, and look at that mentality. He contests for the ball, he runs towards goal. Look at the person who's contesting the ball with number 4. He stays flat-footed, and by the time he realizes it's too late, goal. Proper striker, proper finisher, proper box in the box. No one noticed him, and it's funny how whenever it comes to like a poacher, something like that in football, like they will always be unnoticed. It can be like a 6, 7 or 7 foot player, but the way they drift in the box, no one will know where they are. And this was the winning goal. Is there a photo of them lifting the trophy? No, there's not. But some of the other things that were in this match, I mean, look at this. There were 19 tackles from the Jordan team, 22 tackles from the Morocco team. So altogether, about 40 tackles in this game. That's how you tell that it was really a difficult match. And the amount of fouls. Morocco had 40 fouls. Sorry, not, oh my goodness, 14, not 40, sorry. 14 fouls. And then Jordan had 19 fouls. So altogether, that's about, that should be about what's the name of this number again? So about 30 fouls, so but only three yellow cards. The ref was very lenient, and he has to be. It's a very intense match, and they took it all the way. This is what football is about. You can see the passion in these two teams. Otherwise, what an interesting final, even though I just watched the highlights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next match analysis.